Guys, this is a story time about the Young Gravy concert that I went to last night. But I wanted to throw in a quick little clip of some gravy train there, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Never gonna let you down, never gonna run around. Filipino way she call it Manny Pacquiao. Alley-oop without a hoop, they call me Jerry Stackhouse. Yeah. Y'all, I just gotta be honest here, you know what I'm saying? I just gotta keep it 100 with y'all, you know what I'm saying? I just gotta absolutely not cap on the channel here, you feel what I'm saying? And I just gotta tell y'all that this concert right here, this was the first concert in my life that I just like drove myself to and went up there by myself, you know what I'm saying? And I've been driving only for a couple of years now, you know what I'm saying? And honestly, guys, like I'm not the most experienced with like, you know, city driving and like concert traffic, you know what I'm saying? Because I've never really driven, you know, in a city or like a city like, you know, that has a whole festival in it, you know what I'm saying? And this festival I went to, it was a country festival called Tail, Tall, and Gate Boys, okay? Tailgate and Tall Boys, you feel what I'm saying? Gate Boy and Tail Tall, you feel what I'm saying? But it's a country festival, and Young Gravy was performing there, you know, as a late night show, you know what I'm saying? So his set started at midnight and, you know, went on to like 1 o'clock in the morning, you know what I'm saying? So in February, I'm like, you know what? I want to go see some gravy there, you know what I'm saying? I want to get on the gravy train, you know what I'm saying? And I bought my ticket in February. It was like $60. I was like, okay, you know what? This is cool because the last time he was in that city, you know what I'm saying? In this city, I'm talking about like it's, you know, people that know that are watching this video, they know it's like not like a city like Chicago or something like that, but it's just like the closest thing to like a city kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, because I live in a small town, you feel what I'm saying? So it's like a city, you feel what I'm saying? But it's not like you know, a Chicago or like a New York City, you know what I'm saying? But last time Young Gravy was there, I didn't really get to see dude. You know, I missed the opportunity. So I was like, all right, we're going to Tailgate and Tall Boys, you know what I'm saying, for Young Gravy. Okay. And so, you know, I'm just waiting patiently as time goes on, and then eventually it's time, you know, for the concert to happen. And I'm excited, you know what I'm saying? I am just sitting at the edge of my seat literally all day, just waiting for this concert, okay? And now I start pulling up, and I was supposed to go there with a friend. Well, I get to Bloomington, you know what I'm saying? That's what this city's called. I'm just gonna say Bloomington, you feel what I'm saying? I don't even care. I get to Bloomington, and I'm like, hey, you know, I'm just pulling up, you know what I'm saying? And I was going to drive by the festival grounds because me and my friend, we were going to meet at a Taco Bell. And my friend told me that, oh, it's just a mile down from the festival grounds. So I was like, okay, that's cool. So I pull up to the festival grounds, and I realized that I'm not going in the right direction towards the Taco Bell. The Taco Bell was on the complete, just backside of where I was going, dude. Like, it was absolutely tragic because I didn't know that's where the Taco Bell was. So I'm freaking out. I'm stressing. I'm trying to find an area I can like turn off in and turn around in because I'm not trying to do a U-turn or nothing like, excuse me, not trying to do a U-turn or nothing like that. You feel what I'm saying? Because there's a bunch of cops around and stuff. So I was like, okay, driving a little bit, and I find this little like bank area or something like that, or maybe it was like a hospital area or something like that. I don't even know, but I find a little area. I turn around, and I get into this little lane area, and I'm just kind of looking around, and I'm like, I don't think like I'm in the right lane. Like I don't think this is where I'm technically supposed to be. And I was turning left to go back down to the Taco Bell, right? All the way down this road. It's like a straight shot, you know what I'm saying? This road is just one big straight shot, and you know that's where they have like a Walmart kind of by this festival grounds, and like you keep going down, and there's like some gas stations, and like I said, the Taco Bell. So I kind of like I'm like, okay, am I in the right area? And I'm trying to turn left, and I kind of look to my right, and I see somebody also turning left, and I'm like, oh my god, that is where I'm supposed to be. And I don't even know where I was at. I was just like not in the right area. Okay. So the light turns green and I take a left. I'm SNGing it, if you get what I'm saying there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm moving, okay? I get to this Taco Bell. I'm like, yeah, you know what? Like, I'm gonna go to the festival. And I went to the festival, and it was just fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was crazy just pulling up into the festival. It was just fine. You know what I'm saying? So, I get into the festival, and it's like, dude, this walk after parking, and I thought I had to pay for parking. Didn't even have to pay for parking. So that was lit. You know what I'm saying? Because I'd literally gotten money prepared to have to, pay for parking. But, I didn't even need the money, so that was pretty cool. But the walk from the parking lot to the actual, like, where the stages were and, like, all the tents and stuff like that, dude, that was like, it was like a whole mile for no reason, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just walking up there, you know what I'm saying, making my little stroll. And I'm just chilling. You know what I'm saying? And on the way up there, dude, God bless these two girls. I don't even know what their names are. I should have gotten their name or a Snapchat. You know what I'm saying? They were absolutely fantastic. They were like, "Are you here for Young Gravy?" And I was like, "Oh yeah." And we were just kind of chopping it up a little bit, and they were great. Shout out to those two girls. I don't even know what their names are. I think they were a little bit, you know what I'm saying, a little crunk there. You feel what I'm saying? Because a lot of people were a little crunk there at this tail gall and gate gall and sweaty balls. You know what I'm saying? So, um, yeah. Shout out to those two girls. But anyway, I'm walking up and I'm walking to this little VIP entrance area, and I was like, okay, like, am I supposed to go through here? And this guy in front of me was just like, dude, just walk in. Just walk in. And I was like, just walk in. Like, I thought like I was gonna, have to have like my ticket scanned or something like that. Dude, I literally could have not even paid for a ticket and still went and saw Young Gravy at this. Like, I literally just walked in. There was nobody scanning tickets where I was walking in at. There was no, like, security or nothing like that around that area. It was just a metal detector. I just walked right in. And it was great. Now, I'm looking at the crowd, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to try and, see what's going on, see what the vibe is. And I have a lanyard. I have a lanyard for my keys for my car and just other keys and other miscellaneous type things on my lanyard. You know what I'm saying? And I feel, my chest because my lanyard's around my neck. And, if I feel my chest, I can feel my car keys. Yeah, nah, there was no keys on my lanyard. There was no car keys. And I was like, oh my God, good gracious golly on God's green earth, where are my car keys? Now, you might be asking, like, how did you lose your car keys? It's literally just simply the fact that my car keys suck at staying together because it's like a little, like metal little ring there, you know what I'm saying? And it, like, you can disconnect it, you know what I'm saying? But it just disconnects when it wants to, whenever it wants, you know what I'm saying? Whenever it's just like, yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna disconnect, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, it disconnected on me. So I'm like, oh my God. I turn around. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to try and find these keys. And I start making this long walk, dude. This long, 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 long walk, dude. You know what I'm saying? It was absolutely terrible. Now, I'm walking, and there's this cop that's walking in front of me. And I ask him, I'm like, hey, is there like a lost and found? You know what I'm saying? And he was like, no, there's not one really. But you can ask people that are at the front, or at this area and that area, and there's literally nobody there. So I was like, great, you know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, well, thank you, I appreciate, the help and stuff like that. And so I'm walking down this big old walkway, 1 mile stretch of walk for no reason, and I'm like, you know what, at some point I was eventually like, you know what, I'm just gonna turn around, and I'm like, I'm gonna go enjoy my night, I'm gonna go see Young Gravy. And eventually I just turned around, walked back, I walked up to the stage. He was there. I was like, oh my God, he's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I was just big chilling. You feel what I'm saying? Big time chilling in the crowd. And eventually I was like, you know what? I should probably like go try and find my keys. So I start just going on a mission, looking all around the festival grounds, trying to ask everybody and their moms and their aunts and their uncles and their grandma and grandpas, you know what I'm saying? If there's like a lost and found up in this biddy, you know what I'm saying? So I'm walking around the food vendors and stuff, just going vendor to vendor, like, hey, do you know? Do you know? Do you know? And the last one, I was like, you know what? Maybe these people will know. Yeah, they didn't know. So eventually, I'm like, okay, I'm just going to go back to where I entered from. You know what I mean? I think that's a great idea. And I saw those girls again right as I was kind of making my way over to where I entered from. And they were like, do you remember me? And I was like, yeah, like, how could I forget? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, shout out to those girls. I really wish I would have gotten their Snapchat. They're fantastic. Literally, there were so many fine women at Tailgate and Tall Boys. It was fantastic. All the cowgirls, I absolutely loved it. But yeah, I get back to the entrance where I entered, and I see my keys, and I swear to God, I wish somebody would have filmed me getting my keys back. It was fantastic. Okay? So I'm excited. I'm like, yes, I found them! You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I enjoy the show. I proceed to leave, after Betty, Get Money by Young Gravy. You know what I'm saying? And I made it home safely. Thank God I made it home safely. Safely. Oh my God. All right, you know what? I love y'all. Peace out.